Well, greetings again, everyone. It's Nick Michalak and Trent Zuberi again.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to be continuing our Steven Seagal commentary series today with Hard to Kill, his one of two 1990 releases he had. But this one came out first, so guys, if you have the copy of the film, you can sync it up with the timestamp to 0 and hit play right now.
Another fine Warner Brothers production.
Yes. Yeah, I guess after Above the Law, Warner Brothers just really liked what they saw with Seagal and just kind of kept him mainly under their banner for pretty much a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Money, I mean, it was still generating money, though. I mean, it was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So Under Siege was also Warner Brothers?
Yeah, pretty much everything but Marked for Death.
It's weird how Marked for Death just kind of fell to a whole different... Was that New
20th Century Fox.
It's weird how that happened.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's kind of interesting with this film because...
I was like, real side, I was like
yeah.
scenes like this where there's just like steam coming from nothing.
Yeah,
like
just effect.
You know, just effect, like these steamy ducts. Like, like what's that steam coming from right there?
Absolutely.
There's just a pipe just sticking out of like what looks like a door.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting with this film. I guess there's a lot of... Seemed like with a lot of Seagal Warner Brothers films, there was always some kind of studio meddling or someone just wasn't getting along. So, I mean, I think this film, from what I read, the film has a lot of deleted scenes, has like an alternate ending.
But none are included on the DVD, though, right?
No, there's bare bones DVD.
I wonder what that, like, if they can never dig that stuff up, or they just trashed it.
I don't know. I mean,
I felt this one, even like you can tell now even too. It's like it's the most comic booky one out of all. Like I can see this, I almost see this like play out like a Marvel like an old Marvel comic.
Yeah.
You know, like the way you got the henchmen and like the way there's like a catchphrase coming up here. It's like all this little stuff.
I mean, debut of the ponytail.
Yeah. 1983.
But it's starting to, because Above the Law we talked so much about because it was just like a straightforward like cop thriller type of thing. This is inching towards a more action movie type of tropes and everything.
So they're showing 8. I never caught that before. They're showing 1983. I forgot because what happens later on. But it's funny because like even Above the Law had the time jump, and he just doesn't seem to age between the time jumps.
Oh yeah. It would be nice if they started him off with the short hair and then he gets the ponytail after being in the coma.
It would make a lot more sense if he got the ponytail after.
They probably shot this randomly somewhere in the middle of the schedule somewhere, so not that much forethought. And I guess the original title they were shopping around for the film was The 7-Year Storm, because he's Mason Storm and he goes into 7-year coma.
They stuck with the three word titles, right?
Yeah.
Like that and they're easy to remember though. I mean, 7-Year Storm wouldn't be as easy to remember.
Yeah,
as Hard to Kill or.
I mean, Hard to Kill is just you hear the title, just know that sounds like an action film. 7-Year Storm, you need kind of like a really good poster to kind of like splash it across you to get the idea across.
Yeah,
it's kind of a vague title. Doesn't really tell you anything about the film, but Hard to Kill.
Yeah,
it's an action movie. Another David Michael Frank score.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was Warner Brothers or it was Seagal, but he scored a lot of Seagal's films. I just don't know.
Well, Seagal's a musician, too. Maybe he had something to do with it.
Maybe. Yeah, forget that. You know, that clunky analog equipment.
I like how that henchman looks a little like Al Capone. Probably by design. You got your reveal.
It's gotten interesting because you got William Sadler here as the bad guy. I think the same year he was the bad guy in Die Hard 2. I think they both came out in 1990.
Die Hard 2 was 90? Because Die Hard 1...
I think so.
I thought Die Hard 2 was 89. No, maybe you're right. Maybe it was 90, yeah.
Die Hard 1 was 88. So it was at least 9... I think it was 1990.
Yeah, William Sadler. He was also in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, right?
He was Grim Reaper,
He's the
man.
Reaper.
He stole the show.
Forgot about that. Yeah, he was great in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those generally great actors who just shows up in everything.
Yeah.
And Bruce Malmuth, so I was just watching Nighthawks last night, and he directed that with Stallone and Billy D. Williams and Rutger Hauer.
Oh, really?
It's a really good film.
I never saw it.
You really should check it out. It's a really solid piece of work.
I remember seeing the cover when I was a kid going to a video store and seeing it there and thinking, oh, Stallone's in that movie, you know? I never watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a interesting thing because it's like right between like Rocky 2 and First Blood or whatnot, so it's like this interesting thing where he's doing like a 70s cop thriller.
Oh, yeah?
It's released in 81, but it feels totally like a 70s cop thriller.
Yeah. Did they say Los Angeles for that? Los
Angeles? Yeah, I think there's L.A. Yeah. It's Gold Watch.
Yeah, so they did Chicago, and then they go L.A., then back to Chicago.
Then to Brooklyn.
Then Brooklyn, yeah. And he's originally from Michigan. He's a Detroit kid, yeah. Or not Detroit, but just somewhere in Michigan. But that's where he's from originally. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Chicago ones worked out the best because of that reason. He knew the Midwest.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a good scene coming up once the thugs walk in.
A classic Seagal scene that he likes to make sure is included in everyone. Where it's 1-on-4, but he definitely comes out without scratch.
Yes.
Who needs to get it? That's one of those like little tongue-in-cheek jokes as you're watching the movie.
This is nice.
Yeah, this guy's.
He's got all the entertainment he can get.
He's like the equivalent of the bartender
in the first. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I love these guys. They have a freaking look at the shotgun they have. It's not like a gun. This guy's got like an assault cannon on him. I've seen this guy play a thug before. Yeah. He's been in
a billion fucking things, man.
He's always...
He's either playing like an Italian or a Hispanic.
Yeah. And look at the size. Like, who robs a store with that gun?
Just walking around downtown LA with a fucking shotgun. You should walk around with like a Tech 9 or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, they shot the owner.
Oh.
That's so
shit,
cool.
Right?
This is so cool. This is one of the best like 4-on-1s.
Yeah,
I love the United Nations of gang that this is. There's a you got an Asian guy, you got a Mexican guy, you got what looks like maybe an Italian guy, then you got the white guy. There's like this gang is very diverse.
It's very not L.A.
They don't want to discriminate anybody who wants to be a thug in this gang. Like, if you want to be a bad guy, you're welcome here.
Get your fucking out. Yeah. Oh, this is great. I love this whole thing.
Yeah.
I guess another great scene that just shows how fucking charismatic he is.
He was very charismatic, man. He really was. This guy definitely. I'm trying to remember what I've seen this guy in. But he always plays this kind of role. Like he's pigeonholed as
I don't know if you ever watched the show Nip Tuck. He was
No,
he was like a big cartel drug lord type of guy like that. Yeah, he's probably been in like Law and Order episodes.
Look at this.
Whatever.
Look at oh! There's always one bone turning scene.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, because in the last one we did Above the Law, he does the elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Right, he cracks the guy's elbow the other way, and then like
look at them cassette tapes, man.
Oh yeah, we still remember those times.
Oh yeah,
I think we're like the last generations that experience having cars at cassette decks. Yeah, see, it's such a classic comic book. You could take that to the bank.
Yeah, look at all the colors splash around. It gives you that kind of feel too.
It really does. This one always had a more comic book feel to it. Even like the story. It had a weird like Punisher vibe for me. Like for me, like he was, he was put into a coma. Like the revenge. It was like he was kind of getting his justice for his family because his family was attacked after like he saw something he shouldn't have. Had a very Punisher.
Yeah, it's got a bit of that. Yeah,
there's definitely a Punisher vibe to this one always. I just always felt that, and it was the most different one. Personally, I felt it was different than the other.
Yeah, this one
3 out of the first 4.
Yeah, I feel this one's not as gritty as like the ones it's kind of sandwiched between and whatnot. It's got a little bit more of a slickness to it, I think.
Right. Which is weird because this was also Warner Brothers. Mm-hmm. The other one, I would expect, if anything, Marked for Death would have had the different look because it was 20th Century Fox, right?
Yeah.
But this one just, I don't know, felt different. But I think part of it was like the setting was L.A. It wasn't like in New York or Chicago.
Yeah.
You've come into the 90s now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a little different. But I don't know.
And again, the director, I don't think he had like a long, heavy track record of doing a lot of stuff. I think his filmography is a little more sparse. So he just got hired here and there to do stuff. So it probably doesn't have as much style. But look at that.
Yeah,
turns off a light and there's a red light.
An ominous red light. It's just, again, going back to the comic book thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I get. Doesn't surprise me or anything, but Seagal didn't enjoy working with the director because he locked him out of the editing room and shit.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
After Seagal again, I think he came in and did a whole bunch of refashioning for the script and everything, like you'd always kind of do. I get the project, but now I'm gonna rework it to make it fit what I want.
On one hand, see, you're a director. Like I can't imagine. Mm-hmm. If you're in your director and editor, if an actor, how do you feel like if an actor was coming in and imposing like his thoughts on where he should be, how much he should be seen?
Yeah, that's not proper etiquette, I don't think.
But okay, so not proper etiquette, but can you also on the other hand see he cares enough about the craft?
Well, I can understand that if he's being collaborative about it instead of being like
domineering,
my way or no way,
right?
Type of thing. It's like I want it my way, and that's the only way I want it.
Right.
That's. You can't work with that. It's like.
On the other hand, I look at it like we're still we're watching this movie damn near 30 years later, and because of all the cool scenes that he's in. So maybe he knew something we didn't.
Oh, that nice wallpaper.
Very 1990. There you go, Johnny Carson on
Carson,
TV.
baby.
Now, would they have to license that? Like that 1 second right there? Or they have to, as long as they credit it in the
end? They'd probably have to, there'd be a credit at the end. They'd just have to pay some money for it.
I often wonder, if they had to pay...
Plus, not even just the visual, you have the audio of the entire show going on in the background at the scene, too.
I just wonder, if they had to pay for that, what's the point of paying for that 1 second scene? What credit...
Plus, it's Carson. Carson is not going to be a low-figure type of licensing deal.
Unless they just had a thing, it's just...
They could have got Letterman for probably half the price.
Yeah. Or it was just one of those things where they just, as long as they credited...
Also, it's 83. Gotta remember it's 83, so I think Letterman was probably just starting at that time, so...
Yeah, you're right. Letterman was pretty new.
Technically, that's where the scene is at. It's 83.
Now, it's funny because I think that clip was definitely more 1989 Carson.
Probably. They probably didn't put that much forethought into the whole thing.
Because he looked a little older there.
Yeah.
So from what I remember... so adding more Carson. From what I recall, this is the only Seagal movie that had any kind of him in a sex scene, right? This is like the extent of it coming up, right? It's not much, but
not.
Because the other ones,
he's not really a sex symbol. He's not.
No.
You could get way more of that with Van Damme and whatnot because he was all cut up and everything and had a little bit more of that feel to him.
Yeah, but they didn't really. He didn't really have too many.
No.
I think this was the only one I can recall, really. And this one barely gets off the ground because what happens here. Who's this actress? I don't think I don't know. I think I've seen her in a TV show.
Sounds like a Michael Mann score right now.
Oh yeah.
Like deeper. It's like Tangerine Dream or something. You know, the guitar and everything going on. Yeah. A little something.
It got like it just started, but it didn't really get off the ground until shit went down. The guns in this movie are ridiculous. Yeah. I couldn't get over the elaborate like weaponry that these guys went with.
Yeah. Now he's ready. Now he puts his gloves on.
Yeah. He does get shot immediately. Yeah.
How's he still moving after he got shot? With a fucking shotgun.
He took it in the shoulder, man. Yeah, I took another one.
Oh.
Oh. But he survives. Oh shit. Oh, this was tough.
Oh, shit.
What are they getting there?
I don't know what they're planning.
I know they planted. They said they put the coke in the dresser.
Probably just make him look dirty.
Yeah. Oh, the tapes, yeah.
Well, they're taking the tapes. I think they're planting some stuff. But again, it's a bit of a different plot line with this. He's getting tied up with like political conspiracies and shit like that. It's not like there's a gang out there or there's some nut job with a fucking gun blasting people away.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more conspiracy heavy.
This was intense. I mean, they're trying to blow a kid away right there.
That guy looked like Tony Stark.
A little bit.
What are you doing, Tony? Blowing people away?
Turn to the other side. This son of a bitch. He always plays some kind of cop.
Oh, he looks hard ass. That guy looks like George Costanza.
Oh, no, that guy on the right.
No, the guy. I'm talking about the cop at the left. He looks like George Costanza.
That's Sadler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny to see him with hair. Tell us the story. He was the police chief? Is that what it was?
I think this guy is. Or something. It blew away Mason and I guess his partner there.
Yeah. That's the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a real good look for just the hard-ass police chief type of thing.
Yeah, so he really is hard to kill. He got to like 3 shotgun blasts, and he's still like hanging on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So I'm sure sniffing some cocaine ain't gonna stop a gunshot blast from blowing your head off.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he's internal affairs.
Yeah, okay.
I love when they show a good passionate cop.
Yeah.
You know, one guy's like he's not gonna take any shit. You know, he's like, he just wants to get to the bottom of it all.
Yeah. It's kind of an interesting turn where you get all this stuff like right at the beginning of the film. This is the first act of the film, where everything just feels like it's all gone right to shit right away.
Well, I mean, they started off pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. They're down. You know, it affected a lot. But everybody's hurt by this. That guy looks like Norman Smiley, doesn't he?
From WCW.
Yeah. Does he look like Norman Smiley? It really does look like Norman Smiley. I'm expecting to bust out in a big wiggle any second now. Oh. There he goes.
Yeah. I see now. They're getting their own conspiracy going.
And there you go. I forgot that was the setup. I totally forgot that they had
It's been a long time since I've seen this one.
Yeah, this is the one out of the first four, it's the one I watched the least.
Yeah.
Not by design. It was just more like
the other ones are just so much more intense films.
Yeah, they really are. Plus, I mean, two of them are Chicago films, which I kind of had this affinity to anyway. Mm-hmm. But and then Out for Justice is just so over the top.
Oh, it's just holy shit!
And it was the first one I saw of his, so I always had a weird connection to that one. But this one, for some reason, I always fell under my and as much as people loved Under Siege, it was the one I didn't watch that as much either.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. Under Siege is a little bit more polished for the masses. This one's
that's what it was. It was
these earlier ones are grittier, down and dirty type of things for like hardcore action fans.
I felt when Under Siege came out, he became everybody it was like he was everybody's favorite. And it's like, well, I was down for this guy for a while here. Now he's everybody's favorite. And you was Kelly LeBrock, right? He's a nurse.
Yeah.
Who eventually marries in real life.
I think they were already married at the time. That's why she did the film.
Was that what it was? I thought he met her on this film and divorced his other wife.
No, what I read was that she ended up doing it because of Seagal. Because I don't know her filmography. I can guess she might have retired prior to this or went on a hiatus or something, but decided to come back and do it for him.
He was from remember Weird Science, right? When Weird Science came out in 86, 87. She was just a hottie, though. I love the goatee. So they've been shaving him this whole time? Like they've been keeping him...
They're just shaving like a third of his face or something. It's very unusual.
Explain it, though. They say, like, you know, I think when he wakes up, I thought she said something like, you look good in the goatee.
Yeah, LeBrock and Seagal were married from 87 to 96.
Oh, so they were already married. Okay, yeah. So she was married... They were married when his first movies came out. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, I thought they met on the set of this. To 96. Oh, wow.
Goatee almost makes him look Oriental.
That's what I was saying. He does. He looks
like the shopkeeper from Gremlins or something.
Yeah. He looks like a Shaolin monk almost. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's sanitary.
That's not. Yeah.
That's sterile. John Doe, can you hear?
So she was. I didn't know they were married that long. Okay. Do they keep people that long? I guess. Wow, that's a nice little. Did you see that? She looked up. She pulled the sheets and says, "Besides, you've got too much to live for. Please wake up." Wow. That's Ford. These nurses. There we go. like, 7 years later, right when she said the words, "Please wake up."
Contrivances and all that.
It's like this kind of such a Punisher feel for me.
Yeah.
You know. Imagine waking up after 7 years.
Yeah.
God damn it. Like, you know how much changes in 7 years?
Jesus, man.
It's like those guys got out of prison for 20 years. Like you see, like what the hell?
It's like walking on an alien world or something.
Like what's a smartphone?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
iPod? What the hell's that?
That'd be the most crazy experience. I imagine you take the biggest piss of your life after waking up like that.
Mm.
That's exactly probably how I'd feel waking up. Like you'd be freaked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
She's like 10 feet away, and she made it look like, ugh, I gotta go over there and check on him.
She's like down the hall and up the stairs or something. Stupid machine.
There it goes.
She falls off the freaking catheter bag or something. IV bags. I just have to wonder who writes some of this medical jargon in these films. Like, I have no clue what the hell they're writing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know
complete blood work. I have no idea what the hell that means.
I know some shows they'd always have a doctor consult, on site.
Yeah.
Like there's always
on an ER.
ER had somebody on site. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching so much ER at one time, and I was talking. 3 of my cousins were doctors, were all talking, and I jumped in with some jargon that I heard on ER, and they were like, "How the hell do you know about all that stuff? Like anybody can pick this crap up just watching this stuff."
It's like, how much of the law have I learned about watching Law and Order for 20 years?
Some of it you have. You can't help. Definitely, some of it's verified stuff. This guy looks like the thug in the beginning, almost.
Without the tats. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trippy one.
George Bush. Rachel Bush.
So funny when you can remember some of this stuff.
It's like, what the fuck did I wake up to?
Yeah.
Cable hospital news.
CNN.
They couldn't afford. They can pay Johnny Carson. They can't pay CNN.
Yeah. God. Yeah. Hey, Bush wasn't a total stranger. He was vice president when he got
already vice VP. They're showing his torso. You can't see any scars, any gunshot wounds, or anything.
I imagine in 7 years that shit healed up.
Well, I'm sure. I mean,
yeah, but then again,
you get shot with fucking buckshot and everything. You're gonna have scars and scabs all over the place, wounds.
Fucking, just like, oh man, the guy's indestructible. I tell you.
You're my cutest patient. I don't know. Not with that beard, man. That doesn't say cute to me.
I don't know. She's got a style.
Maybe she's attracted to hairy gentlemen.
Yeah, probably.
She like you.
Yeah, she would. I'm pretty damn hairy. I'm pretty goddamn hairy.
You got the better beard. I don't know about that mustache with this guy though.
With Danny the therapist. This guy, yeah, very molestery.
Facial hair criticism hour here.
Yeah. When are you gonna grow a beard? I think it's time for you to try something.
Too itchy. I I overheat, man. I sweat like a pig.
Damn it. Okay, cool. A whole fresh look. Now this guy up to something. He was one of the guys who shot him. Like, word travels fast, man. He's like the guy's already in there trying to like kill him.
It's been away for like an hour and a half. Yeah, this guy looks a little familiar. I don't know.
He was one of the thugs who shot him.
No, I mean from something else.
Oh yeah. Definitely from something. Convincing looking doctor. She takes
that
it
doesn't
off.
seem very. She takes it off the rolling cart.
She had a cart with that stuff on it, but she took it off the cart to carry it. The logic of Kelly LeBrock there, I don't know. I can't believe the guy woke up an hour ago.
Yeah, something like that.
And what who the hell told this guy?
Got assassins out there and shit now.
Who's the mole that told this guy?
Well, she called someone, and then
She called. I imagine a detective's office, like a cop's office.
Well, she should pay more attention because she was calling him John Doe before. She doesn't know who the fuck he is. She was calling somebody.
But there was a card that looked like they call when he wakes up or something, right? So she called something.
Yeah.
Well, they're all on the take. Remember, that was the whole thing. The senator or whatever that was. And
yeah. People everywhere.
Son of a bitch! Ready to fucking kill. Like he's like. This guy got to the hospital. Put it this way, and the guy woke up an hour ago. This guy got in character.
He
basically.
found a doctor's uniform.
He found a doctor's uniform with the stethoscope and a badge. He was ready. Yeah. Basically, he was ready at all times. That if this guy woke up, I am ready to go. I got my uniform ready. I'm good.
At least he has a sensible firearm right now.
He's
got a silencer and everything. He doesn't walk in with a fucking chainsaw or a fucking machine gun or something.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
He's gonna die.
It's unnecessary. I love Danny the therapist. He's just looking to have a good time. He's like, I love my job. I'm having a good time here.
He's gonna die. He's gonna be dead.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be dead in about 10 seconds here.
How's everybody else on this floor?
There we go.
Oh, come on. God, he pumped him full of like 3 bullets. It's ridiculous.
He's not going to have any bullets left by the time he gets to Mason Storm.
These guys are ruthless, man. This guy's a real motherfucker, dude. He's still...
It's like MacGyver right now or something, you know?
He just finds ways. That guy does look slimy.
Yeah.
Now, what's stopping the guy from following him right now? Oh, look, he was watching the nurse.
How far is he going to get? He can't... Oh, he's got the...
The guy's like, I just fucking woke up. 7 years. You're already after me?
Bastard took the stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's on a freaking gurney. He ain't going to go anywhere too fast.
He pumped the old Danny there full of bullets. wonder if those actors are like, yeah, it was a Seagal movie. Got killed first half hour. What are we gonna do now?
Why is he going up?
He's all he can push.
Now he's going to the basement. So it's turned into a comedy routine.
It's like a Benny Hill skit. This guy's determined.
Take the stairs. Listen to me.
It's such an empty hospital, though.
There's
like nobody walking
goddamn
around.
extras on this movie. They're going somewhere else.
JD. She's already given him a nickname.
Just smack him around.
Jeez. That must have been funny. There's definitely some outtakes with that one. There's got to be some outtakes.
It's not like you really need to stare. You can just push him down the... Just let him go.
Look at the excessive violence on the janitor. Like, what? He's just like, he bumped into him. He's like, let me knock him out for posterity here. Jeez, that guy's a ruthless bastard. I hope he gets it first. He might as well kill the old lady. You gotta love the whisper. Son of a bitch. Well, that's definitely Highway 1 in Los Angeles.
For entire action sequence, all you had to do was lay there and do shit. Best day of shooting on the film.
Yeah, I bet he had an easy day. He looks so different over there.
He's wearing this ugly ass bolo tie thing.
Not as of aged at all in 7 years. So Sender's definitely in on some shit. He's got a nice little clique of henchmen there.
Yeah. Nice little ranch they got here.
I thought they only explained something like it's her family's ranch or something.
Yeah.
I thought they say something like that. And the Fu Manchu's gotta go.
Yeah, it's gotta go soon, man. It's no good.
He's even got like the pointed eyebrow. I mean, he really does look like some.
Yeah.
Hey,
Geraldo.
Yeah, these little timepieces are funny.
The freaking broken nose.
Wow, that's funny. Who is this guy? That's funny. That's one of the most famous scenes right there of Geraldo.
Yeah.
With the white supremacists and all that. Where he broke it in the chair and hit him in the face. One of my favorite clips to watch. I miss those kind of crazy talk shows like Geraldo and
Morton Downey Jr.
My God, Morton Downey Jr. is
Shit.
phenomenal. Did you ever see that documentary, the Morton Downey Jr. one?
I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot about it.
So good, man. Yeah, it's fantastic. These trash TV and all that stuff, they were awesome. But they were better than like Springer and all that stuff. These were like the hosts were like the man. You know, they were awesome.
Yeah.
There's your flashback.
Yeah. Definitely have this southwestern motif going in this place.
Yeah.
I think this is the kind of the reason why you kind of gloss over this film is that Seagal ain't doing stuff for a long period of time.
The first hour, it's pretty much
it's like
story build, right?
Yeah. You get the first couple of things there, then it's like we're sitting here, it's like it's okay, but I mean there's not a lot to dig into until Seagal gets his shit going again, you know.
So they had to give you that one in the liquor store.
Yeah, also been kind of a dull start.
House. Right, you're safe.
Yeah.
There you go. Seething. You know, he knows his time's limited. Coma cop. They reported immediately. He's like, he asked to talk to that guy. He's like, I want to talk to Jerry Dunphy. And the guy's like, he gave me his word. So he reported immediately. It's a nice little, I'm telling you, he's got a nice little gang of, they're like the perfect type of headshot.
Yeah, again, kind of multiracial type of stuff.
Looks like you got a nice shower because the hair's got some nice volume going on.
Yeah, you give me this beard.
There's actually
someone to blame now.
Yeah, there's your explanation. It's kind of coming off right now.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Spirit gum's starting to wear off.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, he starts doing like the herbal scents and whatnot in his chest and stuff to do the kind of like spiritual.
Oh, I forgot about that. A nice background here.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, when are we gonna just do it?
Get it on.
She's just been waiting for 7 years to just take him. She's she's just so enthralled right now. Like, if I didn't like him already.
There we go. Much better. He instantly looks like 20 years younger.
Yeah, he sure does. Try to figure everything out. 7 years, man. There'd be a lot of new stuff to figure out.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you'd be like, man, first thing you do is update your Facebook. Just woke up.
No, you update your MySpace. Then you realize everyone's on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. Studying up. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Starting to serve the memories.
Oh man, a crime scene photo like that on the Los Angeles Tribune? That's a
Oh,
little
boy.
intense. Jeez, they had like the death scene photo? Good lord. he always had this affinity for the Orient, and he would incorporate it a lot.
Yeah, I think he studied over there. And,
he did, yeah. He's like a grandmaster.
I have no doubt he can definitely speak.
Yeah, and he always
Chinese, Japanese, whatever it is.
He always liked to give it like a shout out though in a lot of his movies.
The hottest.
Well, there's your wound you were talking about.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, that's the one. I think I got shot. Oh, there's the other one right there. Okay, yeah, there's both. All right, so there's some consistency here.
Not exactly a Rocky montage, but
no, it's a bit slow. Well, it's a healing montage.
Yeah. Montage. Acupuncture.
Self acupuncture.
Yeah.
The run that everybody makes fun of him for. It's definitely it might not be a Rocky montage, but it's definitely an old school action movie montage.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel like happens in a lot of movies anymore. I don't watch too many new movies, but you would know more than I would.
No, I don't see them anymore.
This seems interesting. I'd like to try this. Like smoking acupuncture.
For like incense or something.
I don't doubt for a second that he actually got the acupuncture done.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he seemed like the type that he would want it real.
Mm-hmm.
Seems very peaceful.
Yeah.
This movie, if I remember, this wasn't one of the longer ones, right? I mean, we're almost...
It's like 90 minutes long.
Because we're already, like, he's at the heel, like, he's already back alive, and he's...
Yeah, we're only halfway through the film.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, when we were watching Above the Law, we were kind of commenting about how quick the pace is, how
I think it's why
compact the film is. This is... the pace is a lot more gradual on this because they don't have as much plot to go through.
What was the box office on this one?
Box office. I know it did well because they ended up giving it made $47 million, so that's pretty solid. Based on that, they actually put a little bit more. Fox put more money into Marked for Death based on the success of this one, which came out in February of 1990.
From what I understand, that Marked for Death actually they did film on location too in Jamaica.
I think so.
Yeah, some of that last scenes. I mean, there's your extra budget right there, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it. What is she looking for again?
Mm.
So nice and serene.
Mm.
She's definitely there to get something.
His old badge or something.
O'Malley? Is that
I think that's the Internal Affairs guy.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's probably retired now.
Putting up a lot of weight.
That's a lot.
Put up the whole stack.
Yeah, now we're picking up the pace a little there. There.
It's a comic book cool name. Mason Storm. I think I used that as an alias one time talking to a girl. I thought my name was Mason Storm. Oh no, I did. I was. It was something like I was trying to find out this girl I was seeing was cheating on me or something, and I made another email up. I named the email Mason Storm. I'll never forget. That's what it was, and I used that to hunt a bunch of shit. Long story, but what I'm getting at is I used Mason Storm. Of course, my love for the. I don't know why. I must have just watched this, and I'm like, that's a nice, cool name. Yeah, he's like a grandmaster. He's like one of the few Western grandmasters in Aikido in the world or something. He's nuts. Even like with the weight gain and everything, they were saying that like he's still just an incredible martial artist. But Aikido is one of it to me. It's the most interesting martial art. I think it's really cool. But you see, like when he incorporates it into the movie, it's kind of fun to watch because he was like the first guy to really bring in Aikido.
Yeah.
Because everybody else, Kung Fu, karate, it was always like the go-to ones. Maybe Taekwondo here and there, but then he kept pushing Aikido, and it was like that art of momentum, and that's what all his fight scenes were all, like this momentum type of
twisted back around on the guys.
Yeah. See, now I wonder how intense you can get on a love scene when it's your wife. Like how much more comfortable are you?
A little bit more, but I mean, you still got camera crews and all that type of stuff, so it's not like you're really getting into much. It's like there's still a level of uncomfortability.
But like if you really look at it, you're like, I wonder how much more comfortable like the kissing is because it's like it's your wife,
Do semi-sex scenes in a movie for him.
Yeah, it's like I got busy in this one. Definitely put himself over. I can see him being the type to be like, all right, I need you guys to film us with a zoom, like through like in the other room, so we can really you want realism, we'll give you realism. It was his first piece in 7 years. Guy must be like it just got it off his like that weight.
The one also hasn't exercised yet. And I started getting some business here. If they're putting on a leather jacket, they're going to get some business done.
It's true. That leather jacket goes on. He did not have a good run. People always made fun of him for the run. He really didn't.
He's got kind of that flailing arms thing.
Yeah, they found him. 50 to 83, 33 years old. They're showing he's 40 now. How old was he when these movies came out?
Probably late 30s, almost 40 or something like that. Yeah.
What's she all bummed out about? Then he walked out on her.
Maybe.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
This guy was from, remember, Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas?
Yes. I know. I know this guy.
Bobby Six Killer.
That's right. He was in something else too.
Oh, he is cast as a henchman like every other action movie of the time.
Is he? He's Filipino, isn't he? He's a
something like that.
He's got a great look though. I would love. He had a great rugged henchman look. Let me look him up. He was fantastic. He always had like kind of a scary looking guy.
This guy looks sleazy.
Oh yeah. Who was Martha? Did they say who Martha was?
Martha.
That's what she's looking for. House they found her in. Is that her friend? Oh, they both killed her friend.
Fucking jacket on that guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad assassin. He's a bad fashion guy.
Henchmen didn't have time to get into fashion, man. They were too busy henching. Bobby Six Killer. Real name is Branscombe Richmond.
Yeah.
Is he native? He must be native. Yeah, Native American. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's good. He always had some. There's another movie he's in, a very distinct. I can't remember.
There we go.
There he is. God damn O'Malley. His buddy. There's one sense of the past.
Okay, with a giant gun.
He's been raising the kid, right? That's, what the idea was. Here's your story now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good friend, man. I always like that guy too. He's one of the good guys.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. We're almost an hour into film. We're still getting the exposition of what's happened the last 7 years.
Yeah, I mean it's
doled out to us.
It's slow, man. Having a couple beers at least.
Haven't had an action sequence in quite some time.
There's an old gun. A couple beers, catch about the the whole coma thing.
I mean, in contrast to, again, same director as Nighthawks and everything, Nighthawks kind of has this kind of pace a little bit. It's not like total kinetic action, but it is. I do feel it's a better film than this.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have kind of that gradual 70s pace, but it does have some really tense sequences. Mm-hmm. There's a lot there. In that film, there's a lot more going on by this point in time than Hard to Kill has been given us lately.
So they tell why he retired. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, compared to a lot of like other action films that are going on at the time, it really doesn't feel of its time. This film, it does feel like saying like 10 years.
Yeah.
Out of step with style and pacing and everything.
So Mason comes back. He's like ready to go ahead and take care of business and revenge. And this guy's like, I've been retired for 7 years, man. You're gonna make me work now?
I'm fucking around.
And he's like, we'll get them, buddy. He's like, give me a break. There you go. Steve Slayer shot. I like that.
Just shooting at random shit. Yeah. He's not just showing off his marksmanship or anything.
I just like it. I like when swears were effective. And he's like, we'll get them, buddy. And boom, 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 every fucking one of them. I dig it. There we go. Good plans in motion now. All right. Then I got your. There you go. It's all the pieces starting to come together here. Now it seems like this when they like film this. Do they play that for the actor? Are they playing it over like a tape or something?
They would have put all that audio together in post.
Are they just telling him like, all right, pretend like we're saying this is going on right now?
Yeah, they'll kind of like work out like what's going through your head or whatnot, and just kind of do a couple of beats. Probably do a couple different takes. Some shorter, some longer.
The blood bank.
Saying it to nothing but an empty television, blank television screen.
Well, that's definitely that is your old school.
And I was like, okay, he knows where he's going now. He's going after all this type of shit.
He had an interesting way of holding his gun, but I always liked it because it was an aggressive way. It was like he's ready to just shoot it at any point.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact, again, he's been a deputized lawman for a long time. It shows it's authentic.
I don't remember who Martha was. Was that her friend?
I don't know.
I'm assuming so. He's like, how do you feel about being a stepmom? That's the next question. That part of the bonus scenes.
Taking these heads for a long time. I mean, they're all like 20 yards behind her on the road. Taking a sweet fucking time.
These bastards just have ways of getting into these houses so easily.
Oh, this guy.
Yes, I gotta know where he's from.
I don't know his name to look him up. The name of the character and know what to look for.
I don't know if he's credited as Henchman 1 or 2. Take a look. Awesome. She's not even her house. She's house sitting in this house. Look at that wall. And done. Okay, but he didn't kill the main guy. He just knocked the other guy out. Are we gonna get a bone twist here? Off the balcony, that's great. I've seen Jeff Hardy do that a million times. Off that height to a table.
There we go.
There's your bone. And she's like, this isn't my fucking house. You gotta let the cabinet go. God, these guys come in droves.
It's like a video game. You just come out and just show up, and you knock off a few more show up.
His gun seemed to have his like little handgun there. It seems to have some like unlimited ammo in it. How did he get a grenade? That's amazing. This guy, like, he didn't kill. He killed everybody else, but he just knocked him out. It literally is like a video game.
That's
in
a nice
suit,
move.
in a freaking shirt tucked in and everything. That was a pretty sweet move.
These old bland cars, man.
Yeah, they're real bland.
They're all Ford too.
Yeah,
That's a nice stunt.
she's driving a Mustang. Look at. He must have been a Ford. He's a Michigan kid. There must have been a Ford connection. Maybe he preferred all Fords in the movie.
Mm.
God, they trashed whatever this place was, man.
At least they're paying off this like 40 minutes of sitting around and listening.
Yeah, it's true though. We needed a sequence, man. It'd been.
We need to get some juice in this fucking flick. Oh my god, fucking door. There goes the horse.
Yeah.
All that matters, the horse is free.
It's a weird little scene to clip in there.
So it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's LA, but I mean, you're not seeing any of the usual type of like LA scenery or whatnot. Just kind of like random highway.
Yeah.
Why would you trade
Just like that? They got traded
this yellow Camaro looking thing for the fucking Jeep with bullet holes in it.
Maybe it's old.
You're gonna get pulled over by the cops in about 2 minutes. That's
ridiculous. It's kind of beat up though, man. That's what they were showing.
Oh yeah.
But like just like that though. There you go. Hey, I trade you. It was just so easy. Yeah, it's a piece of crap. Probably, whatever.
It just happens to have. I'm just wondering where the suit and tie came from.
No, he just said maybe we'll use your credit card next time.
Nah.
He definitely went shopping in the meantime.
I'm gonna change it in a gas station. Oh, because
his old house.
Yeah, because I think he hid something in the walls or whatnot. Okay.
There was like the safe he had in the.
Yeah. I'm remembering that stuff.
Yeah.
From the film.
Flashbacks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the whole thing. I think he has to like tear something out of the wall, and then
yeah.
She's like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that's the.
Get rid of that blasted wallpaper anyway. It looks like shit.
I always want to do something like this in a house. If I ever had a house, what's it like?
Fall off the ladder.
There it is.
These things are built like tanks, man. Lousy job. Things happen.
You're like, wait a minute.
Atrocious green dress, skirt there. That's downtown LA.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that that Nakatomi Towers in LA,
what
they showed in Die Hard.
Yeah,
that's actually the 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, it was Fox Plaza.
Yeah,
it was like newly built at the time.
I saw it when I was there. When I took a walk on the Fox lot. I don't know if I told you about that. We gotta talk about that. I took a walk on the Fox lot and saw all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah. This movie has spikes. It goes up and down in action. Who the hell is this lady?
That's O'Malley's.
That's his mother. Yeah.
Mother or whatnot. Yeah.
God, these guys are just on it, man. Well, they have resources. They're working for a senator.
Yeah.
God, O'Malley's driving a real shitbox.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to pick up the kid and everything.
Bonaventure. I never called my dad Pop. You ever call your dad Pop?
Nah.
I can't believe O'Malley's driving a real shitbox. Like a station wagon. Piece of crap. He took 3/4 pension. Come on, you can afford something better than that.
It's not like he needs a station wagon. He's got him and the kid. That's about it. Get a nice a Lincoln or something, you know? Lincoln Continental or something. Town car.
The Weston Bonaventure. Definitely
Yeah, this guy just has the worst fucking 9-inch wardrobe ever. Olive green shirt now.
It's a little precursor for or setting the tone of what you're about to see next, right? You got the steel drum band, and the next movie's freaking Marked for Death. That's hilarious. Foreshadowing is what I'm looking for. I wonder if they did this scene. They're like, the next movie should be you and something with Jamaicans. We should do that.
Jesus, this is the same outfit he was wearing at the beginning of the film, 7 years prior. The little polka dot vest and everything. The exact same outfit.
Is he wearing the polka dot vest?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's the exact same fucking wardrobe.
Oh,
I guarantee you could not go into a store today and find the exact same outfit you bought 7 years ago. Not possible.
No way. That's hilarious. So clearly we know when they filmed it, in the sequence they filmed it in, but Jesus. That's ridiculous. They're going to give him another vest. I could believe the suit, the coat, the sport coat's one thing. But the vest? Come on.
Come on.
Maybe we're just such freaking nerds that we'll notice some crap like that.
Well, so much so because it's on the fucking... It's on, I think it's like one of the posters or something. I don't know. I see that vest and I think this film. This IMDb says it's about $10 million budget.
They made 47? This movie did pretty damn good.
Yeah. $10 million to get him another piece of wardrobe. Man.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, it didn't have much of a DVD. This one even hit Blu-ray?
There's a Blu-ray out there, yeah.
Because this one didn't get... Then there's no bonus features and nothing.
Yeah.
The DVD's
plain.
Yeah,
I always found it a little odd that, all Seagal films, they did, even Under Siege, there's never a commentary track, there was never a featurette release or anything on the discs.
I would love a commentary by him. I really would. Cause,
it'd be interesting.
But he's got such bad relationships with all the directors.
It kind of burns a lot of bridges. Even for again, Above the Law, Under Siege, Andrew Davis has done commentaries for Fugitive and such. For Warner Brothers. So
yeah,
I don't know why. Never put any effort to make it a little more of a special release for those films. Also, the same thing happens for a lot of the Van Damme films that were big at the time. They just dump them out on disc and nothing special on them.
I wonder if it's because they'll sell anyway, kind of thing,
Probably, I don't know. Probably figure.
But it'd be nice to get a nice formal release for all this.
Give me a 15-minute featurette and a commentary. They're not asking for a 2-hour documentary on the making of the movie.
Because some of these are interesting, though. They're cool.
I
think cool production going on.
I think Malmuth passed away in the 90s.
Oh, he did?
Let me double check that, though. He died in 2005 at 71.
Oh, wow.
Apparently only had like 9 directing credits over 20 years.
That's it?
Between film and TV stuff. So, I mean, he never... I don't know what else he did in the meantime between stuff, but... You keep feeling like he's gonna bite it at some point.
Well, you kind of know.
You just get this feeling. It's like he's doing so much good stuff in the film.
It's like, but like everybody,
someone's gonna fucking blow his fucking brains out or something.
So unnecessary deaths in this damn movie.
He's doing a real good performance here, man. I mean, he's pulling it out. Raised this kid for the last 7 years.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he's definitely been like a pseudo dad.
Yeah. I don't know if he's even packing a piece or anything right now. This guy's got a fucking head of hair.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a mullet going on in the back.
I love it.
They're all kind of rocking variations of the mullet.
Look at
this guy's the worst.
Looks
like he just rolled out of bed, threw some grease in his hair.
It's great though. These are just such amazing timepieces in that regard. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, Brent Richmond. You always. Like I said, you get cast as a henchman all the fucking time.
But you know what? In the 80s and 90s, I mean, that was consistent work,
and
man.
And he's a solid actor. He pulls his weight fine.
Yeah.
He was great in Renegade.
A lot of these guys are good for what the role is. They're fantastic. I mean,
there's some guys just make a career out of those little roles.
They really are slimy pieces of shit, man. He's a terrible shot. He's done.
Well, at least he had a revolver on him. That's an old school cop when they got a fucking revolver on him. That'd be sunny. Yeah. Oh. It's a good
he got the hit.
Man.
He got the hit. I was hoping he got the one hit in there.
Knock a couple teeth out or something. There we go.
All right, now we're on.
Now that's a fucking car, man. A little slick red vet. I don't know where they got it from. They were driving around the yellow.
No, they stole it from the valet. And the guy whose car it was, he was like, "Hey, you can't take my car. I gotta go back to Texas." I'm gonna call the police. No.
Oh, because they're all crooked.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
The side character, the side detail was always pretty good. Like they had even the parking lot attendant guy. Hey, that guy's crazy, bro. What thing?
Well, give him a little kind of like some kind of thing like that, you know?
Isn't it like you can get your
SAG
card for just like having like one line, right?
Yeah.
Or like it's like a total of like.
Well, they at least have to pay you more if you're just like an extra in background. You have to pay like $100 a day or something.
Right.
If you get a speaking line, they have to pay you a certain rate because you're being credited now in the film.
Right. I remember hearing some cool stuff by Jerry Ferrera, the guy from Entourage, about how he got his. He was like an extra on some TV show, and the director really liked him, but he was just an extra. And they're like, you know what? He kept trying to get a SAG card. They wouldn't give it to him, and the director said, you know what? All right, write in a line for this kid. He wrote him 2 lines. Then boom, that qualified him for the SAG card, and he got it.
Oh, in the dumpster.
My leg.
Again, they're throwing some color around. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. This is the confrontation I really want to see.
Yeah.
The big guy.
through Chinatown now.
Yeah. Same vest. I can't get over it. Oh, nice. That was a good hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is actually the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
I love the destruction of like other people's property.
Yeah, just slamming them around.
Seagal's films, he always does. He just destroys other people's shit.
Yeah.
Like by beating, but it's that momentum thing. It's part of like not that this is Aikido, but the idea is to use their momentum against him, right? That's the whole art of Aikido. It's like, you know, you just use him, slam into something. I mean, it wears the guy down. You keep falling into tables. You fall into like this. You fall into that.
There's a meat cleaver.
He's like, kid, you know I'm in the middle of something? I know I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm trying to beat this guy up.
Hey, give me a minute. Take care of some business here. Oh, there goes the arm. Going away. Uh-huh. Oh, he's gonna break the neck now. Nice. There we go.
There it is.
Foley artists went through a lot of celery on Seagal films for bone breaks.
Oh, yeah. Look at the multicultural cast in the background. You got like...
Check out the sweater vest on that dude.
Yeah, Cosby right there. The sweater vest.
Cosby sweat.
Yeah, you guys are a little late.
Yeah. Business is all taken care of. You can clean it up now.
I love those lines. One more takeout order.
It's just Grand Theft Auto left and right.
This is the guy who helped her out just now, and he just stole his car.
I have to expect him to steal the cop car or something.
She's like, a few minutes, and you kind of want a new mom, too, while we're at it. Because it looks like that's where we're going, kid. So Senator's left, and then that one, the slimy guy, right? He hasn't died yet.
No, he hasn't, motherfucker.
That son of a bitch has avoided death the entire time.
Run around with his stupid fucking outfits. That's how you know you're rich.
Oh, yeah.
Hot tub in the garden or something.
It's a palatial estate. Now you can't relax.
Yeah.
Get lost. So rude. Shitty little window, just kicked it right out. Now, this is actually a pretty good scene coming up here at the Senator's estate.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like, in my opinion, this is probably the best scene. It's like this crazy palatial estate. I don't know what the story is behind that.
But Egyptian artifacts and shit.
That's like he's got the little rec room for his cronies. No idea that half of their other team is dead. I mean, look at this place. This is the guy's house? It's like a nightclub. What the fuck is this? That guy. That one's the one waiting to die.
Yeah. Oh, so he's doing like from the beginning of the film with the gangbanger and everything.
That's right. That's right.
That's nice.
I never caught that. I never picked up on the tie-in. It's 4 of them, right? Like in the beginning. There we go. Easy.
Ooh.
So this had a pool table sequence too, like Out for Justice does later on. And you got the Asian guy who does the sticks thing.
Yeah.
I never realized that they Jesus that they.
Oh, here we go. There's the competition.
They repeated the pool table thing.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Right in the fucking jugular.
That one's good. Oh.
I'll take that. I
like that.
Fuck you and die. There we go.
God, he's standing with a fucking pool cue. God.
Bent over backwards and shit. That's nice. I'll take that.
Yeah,
that's satisfying.
That's a great death. Whew. What did he have time to do?
This depiction of death is worse than death itself.
You want to fuck with a friend of yours? Put that on their toilet seat. Write that on the toilet seat and see what happens.
Makes me think of Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah.
The bomb on the toilet. Just graffiti all over the damn place. It's like a fucking museum, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What is this fucking joint?
That's why I couldn't figure out, like, where the hell are they? Like, is it the guy's house or what? Trail of bodies in him. But look, it's like this Egyptian motif on the wall. It's like, what the hell are we looking at?
Neon. People say son of a bitch in this movie.
A lot. Senator.
This guy is going down real quick.
Oh, yeah. He's panicking. He's in panic mode now.
This guy doesn't look very tough.
Nope.
Waiting for him to piss his pants or something.
There we go.
Smacking him.
Just, might as well throw the gun when you can't do anything else.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
There you go. Did he kill him?
No. He said, it wasn't me, and he said, you're a good cop. I don't get that.
I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know why you let him live. I'm puzzled.
That's unusual.
What an estate.
This lighting looks like it's a Miami Vice episode.
Yeah. The accent lighting everywhere.
Cowskin chair or something. What the hell? Weird decoration, this joint.
I wonder where they got this place. Like, they buy a preset place. Yeah, I mean, they had to rent a preset place. There's no way you'd go through building all this. Like, look at that bed. What in the hell? That's why I always thought this was more comic booky. Like, it's like written so much like a comic book.
To me, this kind of feels like the lesser version of the climax of Thief, where you got James Caan. It's all dead quiet and really tense, whatnot, going through the house, trying to find the mob boss and everything. It's just kind of like, when you get to the point.
Oh man, they've broken his fucking teeth doing that. He just shoved a rifle on his mouth. You guys are dying in his room. That's a great line. That's a great line. Oh, you don't turn your back on this guy. Bad move, Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Shoot him in the cock. Yeah, there's some good lines going on here. Oh man, this is a nice little. There we go. I love. He's got. Look at the mural behind him.
Gaudy fucking decoration, man.
This is such a weird place. He busted a bunch of his teeth. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
They showing you at one point. It's a nice little attention to detail. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
What was the crime? I don't recall what the actual like we kind of like we were talking and just discussing the scene there. What was like the actual Senator's actual crime? I love you, Storm.
Supposedly, the senator hired a bunch of people to kill his opponent in the election at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, that's right. That's what happened. There you go.
Killer Storm decides back.
That's definitely somebody's buddy who got a line in this movie. Yeah, there you go. And here's your reveal.
Of course, that's the exit and the footage of the film from the beginning of the movie. That's not like shot from 50 yards away or something.
They wrap it up on that.
Yeah,
that's it. It wraps up pretty swift.
Yeah. I mean, there's rumors that there was an alternate ending where he actually kills Trent at Trent at the end of the film.
I don't doubt that for a second now. Not that the way it ended. It's a much more epic thing if he kills the guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's building up this entire revenge plot because he killed his wife and put him in a coma for 7 years, almost killed him, and the whole film just is slow build up to this point of getting to this confrontation, and it just kind of like we'll just expose the conspiracy and all wash out. So it's like.
It's a sudden end, but the last scene was this last scene was good. It had some good suspense.
Yeah, I mean the action's good. It's just like they need to pick up the pace a little bit. Kind of find a better structure to get all this stuff doled out to the audience and keep a momentum going in the story.
Yeah, for sure. Those are your Foley, Edge Soundworks. Those are the guys who did some good hard work on this one.
Marshall's choreography.
He got credits for that.
Of course.
Yeah, rightfully so. He did all that
stuff.
I
couldn't imagine they could have found someone else who knew Aikido anywhere as good as he did to be able to choreograph the sequences anyway.
I'd love to know what that one henchman's name was, man. What we're trying to figure out. John, I always love looking at old movies like this. You look at further down the credits. Sometimes you see somebody who had later on became a star.
You're looking like if you're like watching like 80s horror movies, like all these guys ended up working on like this become like legends in the field or something.
It happens. You see these guys like some names. You're like, oh, wait a minute. So Val Kilmer was in this as an extra? Like you don't think about it, but it happens.
Yeah, it's like
the one I always think about is Chris Rock was the valet kid in Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah, and Damon Wayans was the banana guy in the first film.
Yeah, and they ended up becoming bigger guys, and it's like, holy shit. There's other ones too, like even other smaller names. That pop up.
Roger Moore Bond film, Feud to a Kill. Dolph Lundgren is a henchman in the background.
Something like that, yeah. Things like that.
He's got like no lines, but he's there for like 3 scenes.
Well, here's what I like. This is why I like older movies. You see how quick those credits were? Because it wasn't a lot of goddamn special effects. It's a straightforward movie.
Yeah,
man.
It didn't have 50 stunt guys and
you didn't have a bunch of computer people,
visual effects guys.
Nope. That's it.
Good stuff. Well, guys, thanks for joining us for Hard to Kill. We'll be back very soon with Marked for Death. Thanks, guys. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.